Oh, hi guys. Hi guys. How we all doing this afternoon? Okay. Um, if we're online, please, if you're joining me, please just say hello in the comment section. Please, I would love us to just say hello in the comment section and also follow attentively. Man, I really miss the space. It's been a while I did live video. Yes, it's been a while I've been here. Walk here and there and everything. Been so caught up with so many things and excuses also. Excuses here and there too. Okay. So I'm here to actually talk on something very important. I'm here to speak on something very, very important today. And it has been something that has actually been paining my heart and it has been disturbing me for a while. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, I'm at home just getting better. Yes, I've been down, so I'm just getting better. Praise the Lord. That's my testimony. Okay, so I've been having classes and this same question keeps popping up about being in a relationship, if it's a need, if it's a want, why should I enter a relationship, why should I be in a relationship, why should I do this, why should we do that, I love him, he doesn't love me, I love her, she doesn't love me back, and all of those things. Okay, so today I want to come and discuss with you people reasons to get married. Reasons to get married. Reasons to get married. Reasons to get married. And I've loved it if somebody was to join this live video right now. I would love to have somebody here with me right now. I don't know. Okay. So reasons to get married. There are so many reasons to get married. But I've realized that we now have so many wrong reasons we go into marriages lately. We have so many reasons to get married, but now we have so many wrong reasons why people rush into marriages today. And one of those many wrong reasons is pregnancy. And that is where I'm going to. Pregnancy. A lot of us, because we get pregnant, the next thing that comes to our head is marriage. Why? I've spoken to so many ladies, and the first thing that comes to your head is shame. I don't want to walk around with shame that I got pregnant and the person that impregnated the baby does not have a father. I don't want people to start talking. I don't want people to start doing this. You're not the first person to make a mistake, man. You're not the first person to make a mistake, and having a baby eventually is not a mistake. Yes, you committed fornication, you sinned against God by going against his rule. Yes, we've all sinned one way or the other. And this God is so merciful that when we run back to him with a very clean heart and a repentant spirit, he forgives us. But we now allow what people will say to push us into something that we are not meant to be or to do. Pressure. So eventually, you settle for less with somebody you're not even meant to be with from the very beginning. You settle for less for somebody you're not meant to even have a lifetime with. And with that, you start complaining. Even from the beginning of the marriage, you start complaining. We did this. It's not that. It's not this. I'm just trying to manage. The guy is not ready for marriage. you're not ready for marriage. But pregnancy happened. And it happened, and like, by force, by fire, he must get married to you. And by force, by fire, the guy got married to you, and the guy is not available emotionally, he's not available physically, and you're complaining. He has told you from the beginning, girl, I'm not available for you, I'm not ready for this. But it happened. Yes, it happened. It has happened. It has happened. Okay, I can see somebody just joined me now. Why is it not bringing out? Why is it not bringing out the comments? Sorry, guys. Okay, so it has happened, but it's a lie. You still know. You now sit down and start comparing. You now start. That's when you now start comparing. Eva got married last week. I think she got pregnant and she's enjoying her marriage. And she did the same way she got married. Is it the same way you also entered that same marriage? So many people are entering marriage for the wrong reasons, and it's killing them. It's killing them. Why? Because they don't know what other people will say. See, society has now given us. You've placed your life so much on society, or on what society will say, that you are now living in depression yourself. You've placed your life, you've surrounded yourself around what society will say. You're now using it to kill yourself. But society was not there when you're going to the wrong direction. Society was not there when society was also warning you that that boy or that girl is not right for you. You say, no, I just want to have fun. I just want to do this one. I just want to do that one. You now have the fun finish. You're now blaming society that, you don't know what society will say. You don't know what people will say. So let me just die in this relationship. Let me just die here. You didn't think of God in the first instance when you were doing what you were doing. Then now you're not blaming God. Like, why did God give you somebody like this? God didn't give you somebody like that. You gave yourself that kind of person. You gave yourself that kind of person. Please, if you are joining me, please, I would love us to say something in the comment section. I can't seem to view those that are joining me. I can't see your names. I don't know why. But please, if you're joining, just say something in the comment section. Put something in the comment section right below. Thank you. All right. So there are so many reasons to get married, and one of those reasons is you both want the same thing. You both want the same thing. You want to have kids. You both should want it. You want a beautiful home. You both should want it. You both should desire it. You want something beautiful, you both should desire it. Not one person desiring it and forcing the other person to desire it. No. These are the many reasons to get married. You both desire the same thing. You both want the same thing. You need the same thing. So it gives you, that is one of the reasons why you need to say, okay, now I want to get married to this person. Because why? You would desire the same thing, not the other way around. You both know each other on a deeper level. That's another reason. You both know each other on a deeper level, spiritual level, physical level, mental level, emotional level. Thank you for joining, Taiwo Ibrahim Kafayat. You are welcome on board. Thanks for joining. Now, I think I'm seeing the name. If you write something in the comment section, that's when I can see your name. So please say something in the comment section. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining, Taiwo. So you both connect on a deeper level. You both know yourself on a deeper level. That's another reason to settle or to get married to that person you actually want to get married to. It shouldn't be a bribed way in. Marriage, you shouldn't bribe your way into marriage. Yes, that's the word. You shouldn't bribe your way into marriage. A lot of young girls, a lot of young boys lately, we're all bribing our ways to marriage. And it's leaving us frustrated daily. So it's now looking as if there are more divorce rates than normal. First 5 years, first 3 years, you see everybody having love and, oh, I love you, I this, you're all prophesying love to each other. and the next year you are saying, I want to divorce you. Staying together or being together should be, it should go beyond just being a sex mate. It should go beyond just, oh, I love your physique and that's the reason why I'm settling with you. No. It should be because you're connected on a deeper level. You both are seeing yourself. You both understand yourself on a deeper level. It should be because you both desire the same exact thing. You might not be doing the same work, yes. But you both desire certain things together. Like agreeing on the amount of children you want, agreeing on where to live, agreeing on how you want to build a godly and beautiful home. You both need to desire it. And number 3, you both trust each other. I've heard somebody tell me, I love her, but I don't trust her. How is that possible? I don't know how you can love somebody and you don't trust the person. You don't know that when you don't trust that person, anybody can put sansa in your garri. Anybody can come and tell you that this is what Abigail did do, and you agree. And you claim to love her, and you don't trust her. So before you rush into marriage, before you push yourself into marriage, you need to trust each other. You need to do what? You need to trust each other to a certain level. You need to trust that, oh, if this person is doing this, oh yeah, I know about it. I can boldly say this is it. Not, hey, she has started again. He has started again. Kind of. You shouldn't be that. And when I heard that statement, I was like, are you serious? I was actually resting yesterday and my phone rang and I just said, Coach, please, I need advice. I need you to come online, please. What is it? What's happening? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. I have been in this relationship and it's stressing me out. And this is what is happening. This is what is happening. I don't have a voice. You don't have a voice in a relationship. And you are still pushing for marriage. And it's not, your sense is not telling you that when you enter this marriage, you will not even have a voice at all. You know you are still talking. Your voice will run away. Your sense is not telling you that, okay, let me go to the place of prayer to seek the face of the Lord. Is this what He wants for me? You are still feeling like, I'm enjoying the money is given. So many of us, we are entering into marriage out of selfishness. Yes. Out of selfishness. It's either you love the way the man is actually giving it to you, you are enjoying the way he's rolling you on the bed, he's doing this to you, he's doing that to you. Lost. Or you are enjoying the way he's lavishing money on you, so you don't even mind if you have a voice in the relationship or marriage or not. You don't mind. And eventually, when it continues like that, you will now be like, I thought he's going to change over time. I thought she's going to change over time. Who told you they will change over time? A man cannot change except he is willing to change by himself, for himself. You can't force change on somebody when they are not willing to change. You can't. So you people should stop saying, with time, he is going to change. With time, I've made a mistake. At least I'm not the first person to make it. Yes, you've made a mistake, but your mistake should not define you. You're not the first person to make a mistake, so you shouldn't be you shouldn't follow that same trend of staying in that mistake and letting that mistake define you. Pick up your pieces. Society will talk for a while and keep quiet. Your sanity is what matters in the long run. So you are not born. You've not had an agreement with anything. You've not done court wedding. You've not done traditional wedding. You've not done white wedding. But you are killing yourself and saying, by force by fire, I must marry this person. By force by fire, I must marry this person. He's financially stable. My family problem has ended. And eventually you now start crying. I didn't know it's going to be like this. So, who told you it's not going to be like that? Who told you? Yes, the devil is really seeking to destroy marriages. That is the reason why we need to marry for the right reasons. We need to settle down for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. Stop settling down out of selfishness. Stop settling down out of shame. Because eventually you will be the one at the receiving end. If you settle down because you are thinking, what will Coach Valerie say? Man, I will not be there with you in the marriage. I won't pacify you when you're passing through a pain. Or you're thinking, what would my pastor say? They won't be there with you eventually when things are going south for you. You're the only person that knows where the shoe is paining in the leg, and you're the only person that can fix it for yourself. Okay. Another reasons to get married is you fight fair and communicate better. Yes, see, there is no how, there's no doubt. Somebody has asked this question before in one of my classes. She said, is it compulsory to always fight in a relationship? Yes, fight will come up. But you will know a good relationship when you people fight fair and you communicate better. Welcome, Kemi Solafani. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Welcome. You fight fair and you communicate better. When it's a one-sided thing, you're communicating. I have sorry, I took permission from her to share this. I have a client. She says if she wants to explain to her fiancé, they are not married yet, whenever they have a misunderstanding and they want to talk about it, he shouts back at her. So before, she used to shout like, if you say A, me too, I will say B. And the next thing that comes with it, you should understand, is a slap or a punch. So she has now learned that, okay, let me not talk back when he's talking so that I don't receive a slap. Fear. Accepting. Now, if they are married fully, she would not have a voice anymore. She would not have a voice anymore. I'm so pained in my ass. That's why I had to stand up to do this video to as many that will hear it. I know that people will say, I'm hearing this every day, but it's not about hearing it every day. It's about putting it to use. It's about not allowing our emotions take over. When we see that tall, fine, black, handsome guy, or we see that beautiful girl that has an angelic voice, it's more than that. It should go beyond that. Because marriage is way more than that. Marriage should not be something that will make you go insane all the time. It should not make you go insane all the time. You should be able to fight fair and communicate better. Okay, I don't like what you did recently. I don't like how you did. Okay, how should we change? What should we do better? Okay, when I'm speaking, please don't speak. Okay, let us listen to ourselves clearly. I love that kind of communication. Okay, babe, when I'm speaking, let me listen to you. Don't speak. Okay, I respect that. Say what you want to say. When you're done speaking, let me say my own. Then we look, okay, this is where I offended you. This is what I did wrong. This is what I didn't do wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. This is what we should change. This is... Man, who does not like communicating that way? Who in their right senses does not like communicating that way? Which normal human being? Mama, welcome. Thanks for joining. What's right? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Which person in their right senses would not like to communicate that way? Who would like to communicate and be fighting? Ooh. Except a sadist anyway, or maybe a narcissist. Yes. But any normal human being, any sweet normal human being would love to communicate openly, would love to tell you where they are at fault or want to listen to you and want to make amends, and everything is sweet back again. But when you keep getting married for the wrong reasons, you would not have a voice in your relationship. You keep getting frustrated over and over and over again. And you keep coming back to coaches like us or relationship experts like us and coming back and say you have problems. Why? Because you've stayed selfish. because you want to remain selfish. Most single mothers you see outside today, or some single fathers you see outside today, most of them don't want to be single parents. Most of them don't desire to be single parents. But some of them, they became single parents out of domestic violence. And they looked at it like, okay, my sanity matters. I would rather not be with another man and have my sanity and stay sane. And let my children grow up in a godly way. I've heard so many people tell me this statement like, children from both parents, they grow up better, they do this one. So that is the reason why some mothers should try and manage, or should try and, when they've seen that they've entered into a bad relationship, they should just stay there. Well, I don't know about that. But I have a contrary opinion to that part. And I pray the Holy Spirit will teach us more, or will give us an understanding about that part. Why? Because a child that grows up with an abusive parent has a tendency of being abusive himself or herself. So it is only God that helps one train a child properly. Only God. Thanks for joining, sis. I really appreciate. It's only God. But you now say, no. He has to keep beating me. Unconsciously, that man will grow, that little boy will grow up to become a man, and he will grow up to start beating. Why some of them, very minute of them, would promise themselves that they would not tread the same path their parents tread. You see some people, I grew up in a way that I heard somebody saying, I don't want to have the kind of relationship my parents have. And that is the reason why you need to marry for the right reason. Not for yourself alone, but for your future generation. How can a small child be saying he doesn't want to have the kind of relationship his parents have? That means it's not a godly relationship. That means that relationship is not defined. It's not something nice. Yes, Kemisola, thank you. The young couple should learn to control their temperament. That's when peace will reign. Two can't be right at the same time. Kudos to you. Thank you. Exactly. I have a friend that tells me two captains cannot ride a ship at once. Yes, two captains cannot be in a ship at the same time. One will have to step down for the other. When the other person is tired and say, come and take over. You come and ride a bit. But the two of them rolling the wheel at the same time is not possible. One person has to calm down for the other person. So we should actually learn how to do what? Enter into marriage for the right reasons. And I've actually mentioned 4 points. I said the first reason is you both want the same things. You both want the same thing. And I said number 2, you know each other on a deeper level. When you know somebody on a deeper level, you can now decide that, yes, it is time for us to take the next step. And number 3, you deeply trust this person. And number 4, what I said was, you fight fair and communicate well. You communicate better. Then the 5th one is you act and feel like a team. Yes, you act. This particular one is what I want us to hold on to. You act and feel like a team. Because almost all the complaints I've been hearing, they don't work as a team. It's either one person wants to be dominant, one person is saying, I provide for your needs, so you shut up when I talk to you. Yes, young couples, very young, like they just started life, they just started life. They don't act and feel like a team. This person is feeling like a slave, while the other person is feeling like a king. She's not feeling like a queen. This one is feeling like a king. So I don't know. Please, I want to employ us today. I want to employ us today. Let us not marry out of selfishness. Let us think of our future generation. And if I'm also speaking to the married ones, and you're married and you're not happy in your marriage, trace it back to where it all started from. What is going on? What is happening? Go back to your creator. Pray about it. See, I've been hearing that, oh, do this, do that, do that, but there is nothing you can do aside God. That's one thing I want people to know today. There is nothing you can do outside God, because He's the originator of marriage in the first place. So if you think you can actually read 1 million books on love, relationship, marriage, and you're not putting God in it, you are failing. You will fail woefully. Because the person that created it, originated it in the first place, you are not inviting him in. You might say, oh, I'm going to spiritual. Yes. But eventually that is what it all boils down to. So if you feel you've missed it in one way or the other, go back to your creator and pray. It's not easy all the time. Yes, because when God was telling you to go east, you decided in your heart that you wanted to go west. And now you've gone west. You've gone west. All you need to do is, God, this west that I have gone, please help me. I need you to help me back to make this west a good place for me to live in and make it a better place for my child to grow up in. I hope we are getting the gist. So for singles out there, please, I want us to do what? To marry for the right reasons. And when you've seen all of these things in a man, in a woman that you want to settle down with, don't dismiss the place of God in that relationship. God can actually show you that this is the man you are to marry, this is the woman you are to marry, and you can mismanage that relationship, and eventually you people don't become right for each other. You can mismanage that relationship. Yeah, I'm going to speak about that later. I know somebody in the house is saying, okay, how can we mismanage a relationship? Yes, I'll speak about that some other time. But you can mismanage a relationship and actually you guys will not eventually become compatible for each other anymore. So please, let us always marry for the right reasons, not for ourselves alone, but for our future generation, so that children don't grow up. It pains me when I see little children. I'm not so old, but it still hurts me when I see little children speak and you hear them say, I don't want to become like my mother, I don't want to be like my father, I don't want to have that kind of relationship, I'm tired of marriage. A small child, this little girl telling me, I don't think I'll ever get married because of the way my parents are. It is well. The Lord will help us all in Jesus' name. So please, I hope these 5 points, if you can figure these 5 points out in a potential spouse, a potential partner that you want to get married to, you're good to go. And the last one, you guys are working on the same page spiritually. You can't be a Muslim while she's a Christian and you feel you enjoy your marriage totally, except you have come to an understanding. Listen to that statement. Don't say I said, except you have come to an understanding. There will be a point in time where the woman will feel like, oh, I want my children to go to church. And there will be a time in life where the man will feel, oh, my children have to go to mosques. So try and always marry somebody that you people believe the same thing, so there won't be conflict eventually. If the man is not a flexible man, you people will have problem eventually. If the woman is not a flexible woman, you people will eventually have problems. Because each parent will be like, I want my child to take my side. I want my child to take my side. My daughter loves my husband more. But at least, even if she's not loving me as much as she loves my husband, let her do my religion. My son loves my wife more. Even if he's not loving me as much as he loves his mother, let him do my religion. So always marry somebody that you're spiritually inclined with, somebody that you actually practice the same religion also. It helps. It helps. It helps. So I hope I've been able to pass a message to somebody out there today. Man, I had to wake up with pain in my heart to come and say what I just said today. So I hope I've been able to pass a wonderful value to somebody out there today. And I thank everybody that joined me and also participated. Thank you, Motura Ezekiel. Thank you, Kemi Sola. And thank you, Taiwo, for joining me. God bless you all. My name remains Valerie Amaka Umoji. And I remain your self-discovery coach, your relationship expert, and your marriage mentor. So if you need any advice, I'm very open, yes. And please don't abuse the access you're going to have with me, please. Don't abuse the access you're going to have with me. If you need any if you need any advice or you need any of my coaching classes, I am ever available to talk. So please come into my DM and let's chat. So have a wonderful day, guys. Until I come your way next time. Bye-bye.